Urban exodus may not be as big as everyone thinks, but the millennials are on the move. For more on how to cash in on the millennial migration, John Lavallo is here. He's senior home building and building products analyst with B of A Global Research. John, let's start with why you think this move isn't as big as everybody thinks it is.
Yeah, Kelly, thanks very much for having me, guys. So it's interesting. We surveyed about 2,000 folks over the course of July and most of August. And really what we found is only 18% of respondents cited COVID-19 as a catalyst for moving. Interestingly, that there was very little delta between city dwellers and suburbanites. And what this suggests to us is that it's really the core underlying fundamentals of housing. So affordability, in the ability to save money versus renting, so the own versus rent equation, and the fact that the demographic wave of millennials coming through is so strong, that's really what's driving things. And we think COVID may have been somewhat of an accelerant in some cases, but really this urban exodus thesis, we believe, is somewhat overplayed.
Although you could say, almost 1 in 5 is a pretty big number. I don't know what's normal in terms of moving at any given time. And you're saying millennials are still on the move, but you think they're driven mostly by kind of some pre-existing issues like their age, their family status, and affordability, right?
That's exactly right. And, interestingly, the biggest factors for moving were stated as the need for more space and for lower cost of living. The need for more space fits very well with the thesis of millennials reaching prime home buying age, having children, getting married, and needing more space, acquiring more stuff. And so that's exactly what I think is happening, and that's moving the millennials into the suburbs. Now, in terms of the need for more affordable living, this has been going on for ages, where we've been seeing the move from sort of the Northeast down into the Sun Belt, even from California into Vegas and into Texas. So, that's sort of where the migration has gone. That's where job growth is, and that's going to continue.
So tell me about the stocks and the investment angles. Do these conclusions change what some people might be thinking about doing in the sector, or what would your best recommendations be?
It's a good question, right? So I think the way we're framing it is we believe that the most bang for your buck on the home building side is going to be on the entry-level first-time builders. So D.R. Horton is our top pick. This is the biggest home builder by volume, 64,000 units per year. They are a solid executor. 70% of their volume is below $300,000. If you think about the average resale price across the country, it's $308,000. So they're offering a new product that's very competitively priced with the existing product in each market. They also are embarking upon an asset-light transition, which is going to help returns dramatically over the next few years. So that's one pick. The next pick would be Meritage Homes, ticker MTH. The way we think about Meritage is very similar to a smaller version of D.R. Horton. Again, about 70% exposure to this entry-level buyer. They're newer to this strategy, but they've executed upon it very well. One of the fastest growth profiles in our group, growing orders close to 20%. Only D.R. Horton is growing faster than that by our estimates. And so I think that those two home builders are the right way to do it. Now, there's other ways to play the game as well. We think, the supply is very tight in the market right now. Existing home supply is about 3 months. The 20-year average is 5.7 months. So there's not much out there. And so single-family rentals will certainly have a place. And, the single-family rental REITs, two of the names I would mention is American Home for Rents and Invitation Homes. Those are covered by our colleagues at Bank of America. They're set up very well. I would also mention that the home builders are pushing into single-family rental as well. So there's going to be some competition there. D.R. Horton is one that is doing that. And then, the kind of the theme of the need for more space and sort of churn in the market, I would tell you that Floor & Decor is a name that our hardline retail team likes a lot. When houses change hands, that's when you tend to see the biggest remodeling done.